Good morning and welcome. Welcome to my live stream, Fight CPS, with your host, Bob Pace. Now, you're probably asking yourself this morning, what is CPS? CPS is a government agency that was created in 1962 by an act of Congress that instructed social services to form a group of social workers to protect our children from abuse and neglect. Also, they're supposed to do what's called family reunification if the family is broken up, where the child is taken because of safety reasons um, into custody. Now, it's a government agency that a lot of you maybe have never come across or heard about. The problem is, once you get involved, you're going to encounter an agency that 50% of the time has gone rogue, it's gone bad. They aren't what they're supposed to be, and that's sad. I found this out by talking the last 25 months, the last 2 years, over 2 years. I've been doing this since October 2023. And I've talked to over 2,950 people, almost 3,000 people from all walks of life and from all areas in the world, not only in the United States, all 50 states, but also from um, from 25 countries total that I've spoken to. Now, I want to give a warm welcome to Mrs. Anita Carter. And it's Italian. I don't know what you mean by being Italian because I don't think you're from Italy. Now, I'm just reviewing my notes and getting my bearings straight this morning. Okay. But I'm glad to see you, Anita Carter. Oh, that was a typo error. Okay, it's Italian. Anyway, that's good to start off with humor in the morning. It always is. I'm glad to see you in my room, Anita, and also welcome the other people in my room. You found me by searching Facebook, typing in Fight CPS, and there are 8 rooms that connect me to this room here. This room is a room that I'm using software application called SteamYard. It creates this format to have people come in and talk about their CPS case, ask for help. They could either physically voice it or be a guest, um, or text in a message, one of those 3 things there. And I'm here to help you. Now, you probably want to know who I am. I'm a loving father and a husband. I've had 43 years of marriage experiences. I've helped raise 6 children, and I've been working for 61 years. So I have a lot of life skills I can help you out with. No, I do not have a guest. It's just me. SteamYard is a software application that sets up this page with the banners and the notices on there and things that I can do. That's what it does. It uses YouTube to transmit. It uses YouTube to transmit. Hello, Estani Mendoza. Welcome, Estefany Mendoza. And I'm good to meet you here. And I'm glad to see all of you here. It's Sunday morning, uh, November 9th. November 9th. And um, you want to know what this room is about? Basically, it's about you guys. It's about how I can relate my experiences in CPS and experiences of 2,950 some people that have called in or texted in from around the world. Now, what I mean from around the world, I've spoken to Indonesia, Bangladesh, and India, then up to the Middle East, it's Saudi Arabia and Iraq and Libya, then over to the continent of Africa, it's Liberia, Sudan, Republic of Congo, then it's Rwanda, Mozambique, and the country of South Africa and its provinces. Then up to Europe, it's the United Kingdom, England, Scotland, and Wales, and then Denmark and Sweden. Then across the pond to North America, it's Canada and its provinces. And south of Canada, we have the United States, and all 50 states have called in or texted in and talked to me about their CPS. Even the place called Washington, D.C., which is not a state, has had some issues. Then we go south of the border to Mexico, and then we go further south to Central America to Belize. Belize was the newest country that I've heard from. Then south of Belize to South America, north of Brazil, and on the east coast is Grenada. Then from Grenada to the South Pacific, we have New Zealand, and then the land down under Australia and its states. So it's a well diverse group of people, especially in the United States, about this government entity that we all have something in common. It's gone rogue. 50%, one out of one. You're probably wondering, wow. Yeah, I'm saying the same thing when it happened to me. I first started encountering CPS in 2010. I've been fighting for 15 years. Well, I can honestly say that it's been 25 years if I think about it, because right now it's the 25th year. But they didn't take my children to 2015. So for 5 years, I started having inquiries about false allegations by a layperson. See, there are two kinds of reporting. There's layperson and professionals. Professionals required by law. Bob, what's the NU? What's the number? I can call in right now. I'll put the number up. There's my number, Anita. You can call me at that number. It's 626 698 0990. That will take you directly to me. And it's all free. There's no charge on here. I'm strictly here to help you with your concerns because you've encountered an agency that has really gone bad. It really has gone bad. And I do want to help you. I do want to help you. So my number's up there for anybody that'd like to call in. Now there's my number. I also have two other things that you guys can thumbs up. Okay, there's my thumbs up, so you know it's real. Thank you too, Anita. There's my number. But if you want text a message, there's a format you should use. Please state your first name, your city, or your county, and your state, And if you're outside of the United States, please list your country. That's all there is to it. And you can text me your comment or question about CPS, and I will help you. I will help you. Now, if you want to be a guest, all you have to do is pick one of my 14 live streams. Just email me. Email me at bpace at vincentwdavis.com. Make sure to include your name, your phone number, and your email. You just say you want to be on Bob's Sunday morning show, or Bob's Friday night show, or Bob's Wednesday morning show. It is morning or night, and it's 7 days a week. Now, typically, I'm on at 8 a.m. on the weekends and 10 a.m. on the weekdays. Then at night, I'm on at 7 p.m. every night of the week. Now, there is exceptions to that. Like next Friday, I'm trying to get time off early, so I may do the live stream at 4 p.m. instead of at 7, but I haven't got that confirmed yet. So those are my times. Just email me, and when I get your email, I will forward it on to Grace, my show producer, who will send you a link to StreamYard. You just copy and paste it in your browser. If you get knocked off, do it again. It's good for the whole live stream. And that's all there is to it. I can take up to 9 of you at one time, which is better because phone calling, I can only do one person at a time. But with being a guest, it's 9 people. The rules are simple. We're respectful to one another. There's no profanity. It's all about CPS, nothing about other politics. We do not eat or smoke on the show. We do not use the names of children, social workers, or judges. And that's basically about it. So please be a guest. Now, besides being a guest, hold on a second. Let me see why my number you said is not available. Let me go check. It says you should be able to get in there. Yeah, I'm live, so you should be able to get in there. Okay. There we go. Good morning. Is this Anita? Good to talk to you again. It's been a while, Anita. This is Bob Pace on live stream, and I give you a warm welcome.
Yes, it is, sir.
Yes.
Well, I wanted to kind of get your opinion on what's going on with our situation here. Remember, I'm the one who is trying to get custody, trying to get my niece placed with me. Well, I did some research, and it said that they could not hold my husband's background, like Vincent said, they could not hold my husband's background against us. But I needed something to back up what I was saying. So I did research, and I found where it said that. So now they have given us a RFA social worker who is going to help us to be approved, so that way we can bring her home.
Right.
What do you think about that? Is that how they normally do it?
Yeah, it's CPS. You're gonna find that CPS doesn't want to cooperate. They want to make money off you. And now you're a grandparent, right?
No, it's my niece.
Oh, so you are what, a sister to go ahead.
I'm a aunt to the child's father.
Okay. All right. Okay. And why can't what part of the country are you from, Anita?
No,
Yeah, okay. Chino, California, down by San Diego. Okay. Um, yeah. Now, since you are an aunt, you're a family member, what is wrong with the mother and the father? Why can't the child go back to the mother and father?
because they're on drugs.
Okay.
So the mother and father asked me would I try and get her so that they wouldn't lose her to the foster care system and have her adopted off. But I just want to know is this process that it takes for us to get the baby there? Because at first it didn't seem like they were helping me, and so now I have a worker helping me. Now they started us with foster parent classes already, and then they said that once I'm done with then I'll do a life scan, and then after I do the life scan, I'll be able to get visits. So does that mean she's actually going to be coming home with us now? I mean, soon?
Well, not soon. That problem is they're going to try to milk all the money they can. The money is not coming from you, by the way. It comes from the federal government. And the way it works is when a child is in the custody of the child protection system. What's it called in Chino? Is it called Child Protection Services or
Yeah, CFS.
okay? Well, CFS, the Child and Family Services. Okay. CFS, Child and Family Services. They get the money from the county, who in turn gets the money from the state, who in turn gets it from the federal government. They need to have a case number. That's why when the county gets a case going, they call in and they'll start getting money, $20,000 per child for every child they have in custody. Then if it's a special needs child, they get another 10,000. So that's why it's all about money. But now, are
Is that
you?
why they have to take the?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Is that why they're having to take the foster parent classes?
Well, yeah, they want to make sure that the child is going to be with somebody who is capable of taking care of the child. They need to make sure that you can provide shelter and food and clothing and education and medical and transportation for the child, and that you have a job that can support them or you have money that can support them. So that's why they're having you take classes. They want to make sure, but they also have a secret motive is to get money.
Yeah, yeah. Because they right now the child is with a non-relative, and I'm trying to give the child with a blood relative, which is myself.
Right, right, right.
So it doesn't seem like that we are on the process of getting her back or no, or is this just another way to prolong it? And
Well, they're going to try to make money out of it. I mean, I'm sorry to say that, but they're going to try to make money out of it.
but she will. So you think she will eventually come to us since we're doing all the stuff they're asking us to do?
Yes, yes. Now make sure that you have it in writing. Now, are you using an attorney or how are you doing this?
No, honestly, I have a couple of friends that I had to. I've had a couple of friends calling a couple of friends calling a couple of friends to get a baby.
Okay, okay.
It wasn't going my way. It wasn't going my way, and so and I was like, it seemed like I was just hitting dead roads. So I started calling up different people, and I just started researching numbers, honestly, and I started calling head people, and there seems like, and I was explaining them my case and showing them my proof of why I feel that I should be approved, and they were like, okay, because it fits his husband's background. That's the only thing that, and he had a criminal history from over 12 years ago. But since 2022, they have a guideline that they go by now that they're not even allowed to use criminal backgrounds as far as that. And there are new non-exempt, there are exempt crimes that they
Yeah. Yeah.
So normally process, normally it's a process. Do you know?
It's going to be a process that's going to take time. Time is going to be your worst enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Time is going to be your worst enemy.
But I don't mind. I don't mind time as long as I know. As long as I know that I'm able sooner than later to get because
Yeah.
they said I guess because they said that we're that's what I don't understand. They said that we're approved for the long for the long term for the long term placement, but it won't be for the emergency. It'll be you know because they have to do because they have to expunge it for my husband's record. But they said that he said he's gonna make sure that we get approved. Is that true?
Yes.
The worker that they have me working for?
Yes. Make sure you have copies of
Because
everything. You should have it in writing. You should have it in writing.
yeah, he did send me a text message and he also sent me an email.
Yeah. And you also need to write confirmation emails too. It's your understanding that you'll be able to adopt a child um, by taking the parenting classes that they're asking you to do or the foster classes they're asking you to do.
Okay, see, I can what he told me, his words. I can hold on 1 second. Let me just look at this. Um, I can tell you exactly what he told me. Um, what is it saying? It says, what should say? My new worker. Well, I gotta find it. But he was saying that he was contacting me because oh no, here it goes. Okay, this is what his first text was to me. His first text to me was just him saying, "Hello." Okay, he's an RSA worker, and that this is his work cell phone, and that he's sending me several messages regarding the next steps to my RSA approval process, and then he said I can do the light scan, and he's gonna send me and my husband some vouchers for the local sheriff station, and then he said now pre-approval foster care training is what they wanted me to take, so I'm almost done with that. And they wanted me to complete the application. I used the RSA application, and then submit the forms. Then he said, once I'm done with that, he started for the day. And then he said, here, once you advance the above mentioned, then we'll schedule you for a home visit and an interview with your family, and then and then we'll do the report. And then he said, then they're going to, okay, once I receive the email instructions for the classes, because me and my husband both have to take it, they will, the office will be able to pre-approve me, which they'll already get pre-approved me. I'm just going to get this here, where you just tell me the little things I have to do. And then he said, complete my 4 hours of our mentoring training, and then regarding the life scan, of course, he's going to send me paperwork. It's the same thing. I have to send in my ID, me and my husband's ID. And then he said, once he's done, then I should be able to receive visitation. I should be able to start visitation. So and he said that would be just to make the transition a lot easier on the baby, because she'll be used to seeing me and interacting with me, so it won't make it so hard when they go to move her to my home. Is that true?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So are we approved? We're just taking the long process. He said we're just
Well,
because we already.
which
He said we're just taking the long. We have to take the long route.
it's not the long route. They're just doing the route where they get the most money. By dragging this on, they're getting $20,000 per month per child.
Okay. Now, they said they're going to be paying too because our family is low income. We don't have a lot of money, and so we even have Section 8 that we're on. And they said that it wasn't a problem. Do you think that would cause a problem and risk?
No, it's gonna take time. That's gonna be your worst enemy.
Okay, but as long as we hang in there with the access, we will get it. We gotta take time.
Well, you're gonna get it. I mean, nothing's ever in stone, guaranteed, but it sounds like you're on the right track. You're on the right track. All you need to
Okay,
do
okay. I didn't even.
is reinforce your understanding with them by sending a confirming email. Like they say that if we take your classes, my understanding that we're going to be able to be a foster parent to that child. And you do that as a confirming email. Does
Okay.
does that make some sense to you?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, how come the non, I'm just wondering, because of the non relative factor now, she was able to take the classes with the baby. So, but she was able to be included in the emergency because of she had no background.
Right, right. Well, it's a very frustrating because the time factor because you want it to be over and nothing's in stone with those guys. But long if you write emails, that's your cue to it. Is emails that tell you certain things. That tell you certain things. You have to write
Okay, so,
confirming emails is what you have to do.
okay, yeah, we've been doing a lot of texting. So,
Right?
yeah,
That is good. And also I like the part you're
okay.
doing research. You're doing research with the emails.
He said, yes, yes, because I needed to talk to people to see who I could talk to. I wanted to see who was the head of the program so I could figure out what is their program, what is the what is the what are the rules, what are the bylaws, you know.
Yeah.
I was reading one of the books that even one of the like I guess the employees have to read in order to understand what their job is. You know, that's what I was doing honestly. How to get family approved, how not to get family approved, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yes, it
Does
does.
that yeah. So I'm just praying to God that, you know, all this works straight for us. Because you know, okay, now what they sent me to the email is they had told me he said I am responding to the inquiry regarding the approval process for families needed and for families interested in fostering the children in the care of the welfare system. All the all interested caregivers must go through the resource family approval process. You may do so by contacting the local RFA to apply. The first step typically involves the contract, but this is before I even got the workers. And so then shortly after this, and that's when I received, but I sent her an email first. I sent whoever this was an email first telling them my situation and what was going on, and then that's when they sent me this. Then all of a sudden, a worker called me and said, "We're gonna get you approved. Don't you worry about nothing, and we're gonna work together." They said we're gonna work together to get you approved. That's what the worker told me. So I
Uh-huh.
didn't really have workers now workers for that RFA
Yes,
program.
yes, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Okay. I had never heard anything about that. So I was asking, so what we're already approved, and that's the part I wasn't getting. Like, are we approved or not approved? You know, and I was asking, so what we're already are these now? And he said, yes. He said we are approved. We are just having to wait as the paperwork goes through, and that may take a little bit of time. You know.
Yes,
But he
yes.
said, I'm going to work with you guys. Like he said, I'm going to work with you guys to bring the baby home to you guys, so that way, you know, you guys are so they can make sure that we are approved. Is that true?
Yes, yes. You are, Anita. It's a very frustrating experience, and I'm glad that you.
I know. I don't care how long it takes. As long as I'm working to that goal. I
Yeah,
know I ain't working. I'm not gonna get less.
yeah, yeah. Do you have other children?
Yes, I do. I have a 12-year-old and I have two adult children. And then my mom is a current foster home. She holds a license for a small family home in San Bernardino County as well.
Oh, okay,
And so
okay.
my mom's the one helping me out with the baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
But
think.
I guess they had the non-family member feeling like they were going to keep the baby. And then I guess the non-family member, because we were talking, and I guess she feels intimidated because they have given me this RFA worker now, where they hadn't given me one. So I was just wondering, was it for real or was it not?
Well, nothing's
That's as far as
guaranteed in stone or for real with the agency. But long as you are upfront with them and they answer your questions and give you paperwork and you confirm what's taking place, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
okay. Okay, thank you. I'm glad to know that this is the beginning of the process.
Well, I'm glad that you're taking your time to speak with me and so forth. For all my listeners out
Thank you.
there, I'm talking to Anita Carter from Chino, California, who wants to adopt a child. And so she's
Well,
on.
I'm trying to get relative placement. I'm trying to get relative placement, and then they said adoption.
You can do both. You can do both. But sometimes adoption is really important because it means you have custody of the child. It means you have custody of the child.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what they told me was I would be the foster parent first, and then they would transfer me to an agency that would help pay for the adoption for me.
Okay, okay. And then, all right, that sounds
Does that make
good. Yes, it does. I want to say good morning to Bartley, who just came into the room. She's from Montana,
Yeah,
Lisa
I'll talk to you
Bartley.
later, sir.
You can still
I'll
talk,
talk to you
Anita.
later.
I'm talking to my constituents in the room. It's okay, Anita. You don't have
Okay.
to go anywhere. I'm multitasking. I have people that are coming in the room just like you. They're asking me questions. And so, anyway, Anita Carter is a relative. She's an aunt to a child that her parents have drug issues. They can't take care of their child. So she is trying to adopt the child in the long term. And she wants to raise that child and give that child the benefit of a home that maybe she doesn't have. It's sad that some parents have drug addictions, but it's also good that you run across an agency. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa's praying for you, Anita. Lisa's praying
Thank,
for you. So she knows that,
Lisa,
yeah, yeah, it
thank
is.
you,
People are really good in this room. They really help one another. And yeah,
thank you, guys. Thank you for everyone's praying for us. I'm hoping that this gives my nephew encouragement seeing his baby. I'm hoping that it would give him encouragement for him to get off of the drugs and maybe one day step back in and maybe want to be part of his daughter's life. I know he would want to be a part of his daughter's life, and I know he loves his daughter, but these drugs, this fentanyl is really tearing families apart.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So I'm hoping that if I get the baby, that this will encourage him to want to do better for himself and his daughter, and one day get his baby back.
yeah.
Yeah, but if not, she'll be fine with it. But thank you, Bob. I'll talk to you later. I'll still stay in the chat.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Anita, for calling in. We have Anita from Chino
Thank you.
Hills that wanted some questions about how to go about having a child be in her custody. So that sounds really good. I appreciate the call, Anita. Anyway, that was nice. And that's how it works here. You guys can call in and ask questions, and I will help you. I will help you with your questions or your concerns. I will help you. Now, Lisa, do you have anything that you'd like to talk to me about? Um, okay, Lisa, I want you to have a very happy day. When's the next time you get to see your little boy, Lisa? Now, for all my listeners out there, you're welcome to ask me questions or call in. You're welcome to do so. And thank you, Christina Reynoso from Las Vegas, Nevada, for the thumbs up. I'm glad to see you here in the room. And I want to help you all. All you have to do is ask me a question, and I will help you. You can call in and tell me your story, and I'll help you. There are 5 rules I've come up with. Rule one is that we need a real attorney. That's the hardest obstacle you're going to have because it costs money. Now, one way to think about getting money is to get legal insurance. That's a life skill that nobody thinks about. But there are such a thing as legal insurance out there. You just call insurance companies and ask them if they have legal insurance. Because if you pay a yearly premium or monthly premium, you get affordable legal insurance that can take on your case. Like, say, you want to have you adopt your child, or you want to have your child brought back, you have divorce, or whatever you need an attorney in these matters. Attorneys are the best people to navigate. You got to think of fighting CPS is like open heart surgery. If you're going to do open heart surgery, you're going to get a qualified doctorate. That's why you need a qualified attorney. So, rule number one is how to get that attorney. You need to make sure that attorney is trained and schooled in the area of um, juvenile law, family law, and dependency law. And I have such an attorney. His name is Vincent W. Davis. His picture and name are on the upper right hand corner of the screen, and the phone number is the bottom right hand corner. It's 888-888-6582. That's the law offices. When you reach there, you talk to reception, and you can tell them that Bob Pace sent you. That Bob Pace sent you. And when you talk to Mr. Davis, you do the same thing. Tell him that Bob Pace sent you. But Mr. Davis will help you. He works out of Arcadia, which is in LA County, California, but he'll go anywhere in the United States to help you. His retainer in LA County is approximately $5,000. He's $500 an hour. That's approximate numbers. Depending on your case, the complexity of your case, or how long it's been going on, will determine the price. Now, I know I've given quotes to Atlanta, Georgia for 125,000. So it is a lot of money to go out of state because he's got the airfare and he's got the ground transportation, the hotel for accommodations, and then he's got the food. In order to work there, you just got to eat. And then, excuse me, boy, drink some more water. Oh, okay. Mm. Whew. Now, while you're in this room, you can text me or be a guest on my live stream or call in to my phone number. My phone number is up at 626-698-0990. And I'd love to talk to you. I just had Anita from Chino, California call in. Now I know it's hard. It's Sunday morning. It is hard to sometimes be wide awake and talk about CPS. It's a really hard thing. So okay. Well, now we got some people in the room, but we have nobody texting in a question or a comment or anybody that has called my phone number. Now, remember, my show goes, uh, well, shoot, I didn't realize, but I looked at my time and my show is over. It's 9 o'clock. We've had one phone call from Anita from Chino, California, and she's trying to get adoption of her child. So that's really good. That's really good. I'm going to take down my phone number because it's too late to call now. And I'm going to put in the Doge information. Now, Doge is where you talk to them at the federal level about your CPS case. They're a government entity that was created in January by the president to investigate our government agencies with corruption and wasteful spending. And right now, they're investigating social services, and the child protection system is a part of it. So, if you're not able to solve your CPS case at the county level by talking to a supervisor, a manager, or director, then you should try the second step is at the capital level, the capital of your state, and try it at the state level. You want to talk to the civil rights coordinator and tell them your problems. And if that is successful, then you go to the federal government and you can actually go to Doge. Look at the government Department of Government Efficiency's website. It has lots of information on there. That way, you can offer you a job there, a career job, not an hourly job. And um, you should look at that. And also, they have 2 phone numbers that you can call about your case. And the area code 202 is the White House. They both work. I've called them. Then, if you want to, you can email to their email address at doge@mail.house.gov about your concerns or your questions or so forth on that. So, um, I'm getting ready to sign off. Again, I want to thank Anita Carter for calling in. She is an aunt, a family member that wants to adopt a child that the parents have drug problems. They can't take care of the child. And the child's right now with strangers. It's going to take time, Anita, but keep pursuing it. And Lisa Bartley, 54, is from Montana, a very sweet person. She now has wood for heat, and she has a propane wall heater is going to be installed. Hello there, Diana McGee. What's that email and number? Okay, the um, the email is right there. Are you talking about Doge email? doge@mail.house.gov. The phone number is 202-456-11 or 202-456-1414. But if you're talking about my phone number, I'm now stopped taking calls because it's after 9 o'clock and I close down the show, Diana McGee. I don't know where you're from, Diana, but I do want to help you there. Um, so I'll be on again, by the way, all you listeners out there. I'll be on again tonight at 7 p.m. That's Saturday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm on the West Coast in California. And oh, you're from Missouri. Well, welcome, Diana. And I do want to have you come back again, but I got to sign off. I'm saying goodbye to everybody. I just said goodbye to Lisa, who's trying to get her 5-year-old boy tournament custody back again with her. And it's sad that people have these issues to deal with. And I want to thank SD Fanny Mendoza. I never know where you're from, but thank you for texting in. I want to help you. I want to help all my listeners, all the people that come here. I have a wealth of information to give you, and I can help you with your case. I can help you. So, with that being said, there'll be a brief video at the conclusion of my. I want to help you get your 2 girls back, Diana. I will help you. I do care. I'm a loving man, a loving father, and I have 43 years of marriage and 61 years of life skill. I've helped raise 6 children. So I have the knowledge, and I have over 2,950 some people I've talked to that I can help you, So don't stop fighting for your children. Keep fighting for them. God bless you all. And please listen to my videos as I sign off. I'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. and have a really happy day.
A vivid picture is encrypted in your mind as the critics get in line like they're witnessing a crime. But then you notice there's a shiver in your spine from the feelings of discontentment and bitterness combined. Heartbroken when you listen to the judges, another kid's innocence corrupted, and if you go against then it's destructive. Consider this predicament the toughest, but we believe in a system fit for justice. Child Protective Services only pretends to save it. The one solution for this is worthy of instant praises. 30 years of experience with relentless cases. Allow me to introduce him. This is Vincent Davis, defending you when they don't think a mother fits the role. Is it juvenile dependency or government control? Observe the pain in their eyes. It's time for us to realize we are the
last ones left.